So, how can software companies or technology companies leverage data analytics to gain traction in the crowded healthcare space? I think of this as two ways. Obviously, the first one, low hanging fruit here, would be like clinical decision making aids, right? So, based off of this going on or these diagnoses, this is the workflow, or this is some clinical. These are some clinical options that you might choose given for this patient, right? And that's kind of low hanging fruit. I think that's kind of like the one that most people can jump to. Just logically, it makes sense. The other one, though, that I think takes a little bit more maybe nuance about it is data analytics and leveraging the data for that specific clinic, that specific organization, for both things like clinical outcomes, clinical decision making still, but then also operational metrics and operational outcomes, patient engagement, scheduling, you name it. If you can look at maybe a clinic's data going back for the last 6 months and say, hey, in your specific patients, your patient population, every time a patient displayed X, Y, and Z over the course of 3 weeks or whatever, I'm thinking PT or OT like that, they're more likely to miss their next visit, or they're most likely to no show, and triggering clinicians to be able to say, hey, Rafi looks like he's at risk of dropping off your schedule. He's at risk of becoming disengaged and leaving. Those types of aids that's based off of the value or the data that you're getting from those patients at that one clinic really can help drive value for that organization. And then they're going to see more of a reason to keep you on board, right? If they can say, okay, not only is this software providing some, maybe it's an EMR, it's a documentation, whatever it is, but they're also giving us key insights into our patient population and helping us make decisions that are both going to drive clinical outcomes for the patients, but then also drive profitability for the organization. That's all great. It's all gravy.